Hate-based gangs. Hate-related gangs, white supremacy, skinheads, neo-Nazi, Aryan Brotherhood. There are also some non-white hate groups that you got to be careful of. And then there Hate Watch reports that 27 hate groups in Pennsylvania. Bushkill in August of 2007, anti-Semitic racial slurs sprayed in painted neighborhoods. Okay, and that's some of the graffiti that was taken, and we actually pictured it, you know.
These are incidences in Pike County, and you'll notice up in the corner, that was a Jewish camp. Not only do you have Hitler, memorialized on a racquetball court, but in the same incident, they went ahead and arsoned some of the cabins in that community. The lower corner with the KKK was at a school bus stop in a local community.
Now, go ahead, I'm sorry.
So officials, parents were showing up, send their kids to school, and that whole bus stop was filled with graffiti, and some of it, anti-Semitic, etc.
But let me just point something out to you real quick. I'm a graffiti specialist, man, so when I see graffiti, I get crazy. If you look at the star in the corner here, that's a 6-point star. What does it belong to? Folks. The folk, I told you, was a part of the hate groups, white supremacy, and also devil worshippers, right? Didn't I tell you that? Right. Okay, now let me show it to you. You see this? That's an upside down cross. It represents anarchists, represents antichrist. So you know that this group, whoever did it, and you look at the A with the circle in it, all of that's, devil worship. So you got to understand, there's some stuff happening here. Now, I call graffiti, and repeat this after me, say graffiti is the newspaper of the streets. They're showing you, if you learn how to read, you read the New York Times, the Daily News, the Post, and the Pocono Record, right? Don't you? Yeah. Well, this is where they read theirs at. Okay, somebody said, no, I don't read that stuff. Okay. But the bottom line is, they're telling you who's holding down that neighborhood. If you take a look at what the graffiti is, and that's why I'm interested in it, I want to know who's holding it down. When I used to go to my kids' schools, the first thing I would always ask is, could I go to the bathroom? You think it's because I had a weak bladder? No, I wanted to go in the bathroom to see if I could read the graffiti. Because if I could go in the bathroom and read the graffiti, then I could tell you who was holding down that school. Who's there and why they're there and what they're doing. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Okay. So some of the SWAT sisters, and I gotta share this with you as an African American. The Confederate flag ticks me off. I'm just giving it to you like it is. Because for us, it represented slavery. For us, it represents that you didn't like us. For us, it's a hard thing for you to tell me that had to do with your history when your history was tied to my enslavement. So my thing is, if you love me, as neighbors are supposed to do, then why would you banner something that makes me upset? Just like if I love you, I wouldn't bear anything that would make you upset. If I know that you don't like me cooking pork chops, then I won't cook pork chops when you're around. I cook fried chicken instead. You understand what I'm saying? If I know that offends you, why would I invite you to my house and that's what we're having for dinner? It doesn't make sense. All I'm asking you to consider is, if this is something, if you trying to put this symbol up to bring us together, you chose the wrong symbol. Okay? That's not the kind of thing that's going to bring me and make me affectionately warm to you. Okay? So my point is, let's use symbols and signs that are affectionate to one another. Let's do things that are affectionate for one another. Help me to show me what I can do to put signs up that bring you closer to me and make you know that I'm your brother, and let me know that you're my brother by bringing me closer to you and by showing me signs and symbols that help that too. I could get into a lot of this stuff. I mean, the lightning bolts, if you see stuff like HH, which means Heil Hitler, if you see numbers 88, you see the 88? That stands for HH, which still stands for Heil Hitler. So when you begin looking at some of the graffiti and some of the stuff, you see it very consistently across the board. And that's why it's important. And let me share with you what I like to do. And I would love to come into your organization. Let me train your staff in what to look for, because that's what I do. I can come into your organization, teach your staff what to look out for, and then they can do the other pieces with the youth that they're in control of. That's what my desire is. That's what my gifts are. Bring me in and help me do that. Because every community, one, needs to have a thorough gang, comprehensive, done on them. And the other thing is you need somebody to alert you to what to look out for. Otherwise, you can have some major problems. Here's the deal. If your agency is making referrals,